Okay, so the question asks, there are 3 boxes of chicken nuggets on the table. Each box contains 6 chicken nuggets. How many chicken nuggets are there in all? So we know that there are, so first it's like, what do we know? And we know that there are 3 boxes of chicken nuggets. And we know that each box has 6 nuggets, 6 chicken nuggets. And so then we have to say, what is it asking? It's asking, how many chicken nuggets are there in all? So, how many chicken nuggets in all? So, okay. So, the common mistake that there will be here is that there is 3 boxes and 6 nuggets. So a student might feel obligated to say there's 9 nuggets, which is obviously not the answer. So we have to kind of make sense of the words. So we're going to say that in order to do that, we could kind of check out the numbers. So you go blank boxes of chicken nuggets, and how many nuggets are in each box. So it tells us that there are blank nuggets in the box. So when you think about that, you kind of put together a visual to understand the question. So then it's like, what's happening here? We have 3 boxes, and so we could kind of go and you kind of figure out, well, what's going to happen? So we say 3 boxes, and we have our boxes here, and it says, so the next thing is, do we need any additional info? Like, is there anything else to say what we need to figure it out? Like, what will be able to answer this question? And because this is a very simple question, or a fairly simple question, I don't think we need any additional information. But we do also know that there are 6 nuggets in each box. So let's go ahead and draw that. And then we have to figure, what is the answer trying to ask us? Is the answer trying to say, if we take away nuggets, if we shared nuggets? But it's not. In this case, it's trying to find out the total number of nuggets. So, and for this type of strategy, a good way to solve it, it would be to break, if the numbers were bigger, like if it was like 9 boxes, and if it was 18 nuggets in each box, then I would take that with the student and then break it down to this actual number, because it kind of helps the student to understand it. Similarly, in this case, we could break it down to 1 box of nuggets and 3 chicken nuggets in 1 box. However, the number is under 10, so I thought it would be just more appropriate to leave it the way it is. And so then now go, well, what can we think about in solving this? And we think the answer would be about something over 10. So that's just a good way to try to guess what the answer is going to be. So obviously the strategy I'm using here is analyzing context. The main goal here is just to focus on the problem, identify any important information, and then think of the range for the answer, which we've done. And also, one thing when doing this is I want to avoid trying to tell the students to use context clues. So let's say if the student was to say, well, in all, and that's why they went ahead and assumed that, that's why they would go ahead and assume that it would be 3 and 6. or I mean, well, not context, keywords. I'm sorry, but the keywords, because then they'll go ahead and say, well, the answer is 9, and that's not the answer, because you actually have to figure it out. So we can go ahead and count. If this seems like a younger student question, so we can count physically and then write the answer. Or if it was a little older, like maybe let's say 2nd or 3rd grade, we could actually do tally marks to just check it off. But either way, I think we could just go visually and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So now we know that the total is 18 chicken nuggets. And I think that this strategy works great because it kind of helps the students not to rush into the answers. That happens a lot. I used to be a parapro in 1st grade class, and of course, the biggest thing in math or any subject in class is that students will tend to want to be the first one finished, and when they do that, they kind of skip over those key terms. So I think this strategy works well in helping the students to take a time to read it, comprehend it, understand the words, understand what needs to be answered, and then they, try to guess. I think that's the best part, is trying to guess what the answer is, because then they'll figure, well, I think it's going to be 10 or whatever, and but by seeing when they actually analyze it, they can go, oh, well, I guess I was wrong, and put the real answer. So yeah.